Well, last time you saw me, I was leaving Argentina, and a lot's been going on since then, so let me fill you in on everything. If this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Sarah, and for the past 2 years, my husband and I spent our lives traveling around the world. I did craft classes along the way. I talked to you about all the different hobbies that I was doing as we were going. We shared all of our experiences from everything that we were eating, which was a lot, all the new cultural experiences we were trying, and just showing you kind of our daily life as digital nomads as we went. As you can imagine, after 2 years, it does get a little bit tiring, although I can definitely say I still could have kept going. But at some point, you have to say, okay, let's slow down a little bit. So we have come back to the US, and we've kind of put down some roots in two different places. So we're going to be going back and forth between Florida and Pennsylvania. So right now we are here in Pittsburgh, where we are just setting up one of our temporary homes. You can see behind me that I am setting up my studio atelier again. So that's one good thing. When I was traveling, I had to be really picky about the supplies that I brought with me and the crafts that I was doing along the way. And I really had to leave a lot of my fashion stuff behind. You can see here that I've got all of my vintage clothes back out, which makes me happy, and I can get back to doing a lot of my Linville embroidery and more of my sewing and things like that you can't really do when you're on the road. So let me rewind a little bit and talk about when we first got back to the US. One of the things that we did was we went and stayed for a couple of nights in Cedar Key. And this was a place we had been before. It's one of those special places to us that we had gone. And sadly, it was hit by a hurricane. And it's still, you can still see a lot of the damage there. So let me show you a little bit about our travels there. Welcome to Cedar Key. We are here in a part of Florida that's also known as the Nature Coast. So here is our little apartment that we rented for the night. It's got a beautiful fireplace. It's probably too warm to keep that on for very long, but it's really nice. And nice little seating area. Ooh, look at this pen holder. It's like macrame. Nice little couch, the beds, and look at the kitchen. I love the appliances. Look at the color. It's really cute. I think we'll definitely be happy here for the night. So this area was actually impacted by Hurricane Helene, and it's still in the process of rebuilding a little bit, but as you can see, this room that we have, she said, was just all completely remodeled and redone. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of newer looking places, and hopefully it's not going to be too sad. We're not going to be seeing too many places that haven't been rebuilt, but I'm sure we're going to enjoy our time here. So we just got here, we've just checked in, parked the car, and we're gonna go and walk around. This is one of those places where you can just park and that's it. You can walk and explore all the little boutiques and sea-themed shops that I like, and all the restaurants and tiki bars. So let's go see what we can find. So like I said, we are here in Pittsburgh. When we got back from Argentina, we spent some time in Florida, a couple of months there. We spent some time in Asheville, North Carolina, which is where we had a home once before. And we came to Pittsburgh, and there's something unique about this city that just kind of spoke to us. We really liked it here. We have now rented a place, and it's right on what they call the T line. And this is the train that can take us right into the heart of downtown. So it's nice. We've got a place in one of the boroughs here, and they call them the boroughs, which are the little neighborhoods outside of the major downtown area of the city. So you're still living in the city, but it's not so hectic all the time. The place that we have is a really cute little neighborhood. We just went this morning and had brunch at the Greek bakery and restaurant across the street. There's also a bagel place. There's a coffee shop, which if you watch my videos, you know how much I love my coffee shops and going every day. So it's kind of the perfect place for us to stay for a little bit. Like I said, we can hop on the train if we want to go downtown and go to any events that are happening down there, but you're out of the real kind of mess of a big city. But I am a city girl, so I still get to live in a city and get to do all of the things that comes along with that. It was nice being back in Florida, but we were just craving that new adventure because everyone laughs and says we must be gypsies at heart because we can't just stay in one place for very long. So coming up here, you can imagine driving up here through the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful. Stopping in Asheville, seeing some old friends was so much fun, and getting to catch up and tell them all about our travels. These are a couple of my friends that we got to meet up with. And yeah, it was just really nice to have time to catch up, you know, talk about everything that we had been through the past 2 years. It's quite an adventure when you just put everything you own into storage and just leave it up to chance and go to places you have no idea anything about. You can't speak the language. It's quite the adventure, something I highly recommend. It makes you step out of your comfort zone, but in a good way. It's we met so many friends along the way, had so many great experiences. So anyway, I'm always going to go off on a tangent and talk about our travels because it was just so amazing. But for now, let's get back to what we've been doing for the past couple of months. James is putting the umbrella up. What a beautiful place to stay for the week. So here's a really, really steep driveway. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's really steep. And then you go to the curve, and then you continue up. It's beautiful here though. This property is on 2 acres. So this whole part up there, there's 2 acres of hiking trails that you can do behind the house. And when we woke up this morning, there were all little rabbits, like 2 or 3 rabbits all jumping around out here. So once you get up this steep driveway, this is our little house. We are up here on the top of, we're near Blowing Rock, and it's beautiful. But as you can see, it just drops off right there. Totally gives me jelly legs. Is a nice hotel. I want to stay here. We decided we're going to come back at Christmas, and we looked it up, and they do special events and meals and everything, so we'll be back at Christmas. That was the William Penn Hotel, and we will definitely be coming back there. So as you can see, we have just been really enjoying life, checking out all the different parts of this new city. It's a big enough city that it's gonna keep us busy for a while. There's a lot of kind of arts related things here that I'm excited to check out, a lot of museums. There's even a Pittsburgh Fashion Week, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get involved in that somehow. And again, I'm really excited to have a studio back and be able to work on a lot of my things that I wanna get going on. My collection of French vintage fashions that I kind of reconstruct and recreate and add couture, embroidery, and beadwork to. So many different things that I can't wait to get going on and get it all out there and show all of you what I have been working on throughout the years, what had to get put in storage while we traveled, all of that. So I'm excited to bring everything back out, get it all back online, and show everybody what I have. So like I said, I'm setting up my studio right now. So I'm trying to decide what to have on the walls, what to display. So here's just a little preview. This is a postcard that I had picked up when we were in Paris, and I just loved it so much. So I've put it in a frame there, so it'll always remind me of my favorite place in the world. And these are some earrings that I had made right before we started traveling a couple of years ago. And I really, really like these ones. They're backed in silver leather there, and it's all beadwork, and each bead is placed on fabric one at a time, sparkling crystals, and these are Swarovski pearls that I've included in those as well. So those are kind of my favorite earrings of the moment. So they're gonna go on the stand there, be on display. And just a couple of other pictures here I'm thinking of putting here. I actually kind of like how it's just on the top of the bookshelf. I might not even hang them. I kind of like that look. And then again, I've got just a couple of pieces that I had already made. This is an example of some of my beadwork and embroidery. This is a bib style necklace with moonstone beads, and it's got these are vintage French sequins. It's got Swarovski crystals. This one is definitely a statement piece. This one is also backed with white leather, and I really like this piece. So this is just a little Chanel brooch that I had made for myself. And yeah, so it's been fun. It's been fun getting to set up a studio again. So that's it for now. I just wanted to put out a little video just to update you all where we are, what we're doing, because if you had been following along, you probably thought we just fell off the face of the earth after Argentina. We haven't. We've just been really busy deciding what we wanted to do next, where we're gonna put down some roots, where we're gonna live. And like I said, we're gonna be going back and forth between Pennsylvania and Florida, and enjoying life the way it should be lived. So thank you all for watching and keeping up. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. You can also like the video, and if this is your first time watching, definitely go back and look at some of our travel videos if you're interested in seeing different parts of the world. We visited so many places. Some of the most memorable to me were Japan, Romania, Thailand, Sarajevo. There was just so many places that I absolutely loved, and I really want to go back to a lot of them. So, but for now, we have to stay put for a little while and you know, have a real life, I guess. which is going to be hard. But anyway, thank you again for watching, and I'll try and put out another video of some of the different things that I'm going to be working on now that I have my studio back up and working, and all of the different things that you can look forward to seeing come out from SP Couture. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.